Welcome to M1 Bingo. I'm your host, M1, and this is our second race of the season, taking us to China to the funky-looking track that looks like a dude with a big nose. It's Shanghai. This race promises to have a lot of twists and turns as the track depicts, but before that, in developing news, the Bahrain and Saudi Arabia Grand Prix have been called off. And with our time off, we here at M1 Labs recognize that the 2026 regulations are rather confusing and have spared no expense to give you a look in behind the scenes of what's going on.
Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive diractance. The main winding was of the normal lotus-O deltoid type placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator. Every seventh conductor being connected by a non-reversible tremie pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the gram meters. Moreover, whenever fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration.
Buttons.
Oh.
Buttons. Yep.
Oh.
We are positive that will clear things up. And without further ado, what do you mean there's 4 cars out of the race already?
Get over there!
All right, I'm hip. It's lights out and bingo! Call number 1 right out of the gate, broken arrows, same as last week. Look, all the starts are atrocious, and Max especially looks like he's going backwards.
Watch this.
Watch what?
In at number 2 is Hoist the Colors. We're not even at a lap 1 yet, and there's already shenanigans in the back with Cadillac. The third call is down the inside, on lap 1 like it should be. Coming in at number 4, it's Lindbad pulling the e-brake and locking up. We've got the 1-car race team with Hajar getting the best of Behrman, and then Red Bull on ice. And with that, you better box so we can replace your skates. At number 7, we've got Assault with Battery, Hajar deploying it right off the track. We have a Stewart investigation already between Perez and Bottas. Wait, aren't they on the same team? Nothing like a little Cadillac on Cadillac road rage. Number 10, you have Mischief Managed, with Max managing to get around Lindbad and then promptly leaving the track. It's time for a race start recap with Ferrari going around the outside. In case you were curious about how much time Max Verstappen lost at the back of the pack by going off the track, AWS has you covered. More action from the back of the pack as the Racy Bulls defend against the 1-car race team. Max explaining that his tires are already dead and reminding Red Bull Pitwall that they started both of them on a set of softs. And in at number 15, we got Lance Stroll calling it a day on lap 10, just pulls over to the side of the road and parks it like he's going into the store. Didn't even plug the meter. That will bring out Burt Mylander, the meter maid, and we got the safety dance. Yes, it's time for Martin Brundle, and this time it's Crofty with the comment of the day. And that is Lance Stroll. Hope they haven't given him a Honda moped to get back. Oof. We're only on lap 11, and already Cadillac's blowing a pit stop for Bottas. 7.4 seconds, but not enough time for a sandwich. Well, it's a good thing McLaren's out of the race, because that means no Snack Brown. Instead, we got Steve Nelson from Alpine. Well, Crofty said it, so we're going to call it. Alpine being in the front was not on his bingo card, but it's on yours. It's all fun and games when you're sitting in second place and you start counting your money at the table and you're going to push your luck. Ghost of Renault, 6th and 10th today. Active aero deployment, that's good enough for the aerospace. In at number 23, it's Language with George Russell Quote, we've got no grip. Oh, come on, Russell. Think of the children. We got a sore hammy. Hamilton over the radio to the pit wall. I need more power, mate. Pit wall. We're on it. The Tifosi are reaching for the antacid as Ferrari gonna Ferrari, and they're banging off each other. It's ice-capades for both Red Bull teams today as we hit Race at Bulls and once again do a triple Lutz off the track. Ferrari and Leclerc apparently have planned all the way to Plan C today. Any plan. We got Ocon coming out of the pits and smashing into Colapinto. This one was kind of confusing, but that's hostile. And that's triggering parts off the cars, so that's damage report. All right, at number 30, we've got shaken and stirred because the car's vibrating so bad Alonso can't feel his hands anymore. It's almost becoming a running gag now with both Aston Martins retiring. What a bunch of wankers. 10-second penalty to Ocon for causing a collision. I don't know. It's a fiasco, and you must follow the rules. That's right, y'all. We got ourselves an old-fashioned ye ol' switcheroo. Forward grenade. That's 3 cars out of the race for triage. Max Verstappen is going to retire. But it's all not gloom and doom. We got ourselves a first. We got Kimi podium. And man, everybody is happy for that. The only ones not happy with that are probably, well, anyway, George Russell, y'all. And Toto's got to be completely happy with his choice with Kimi. Totally vindicated. Last but not least, congratulations, Lewis. What has been seen cannot be unseen. All right, that's all she wrote for this week. Congratulations to Tyson for winning in the local league. And here is your QR code for Suzuka. We'll see you in the next one.